Hi, I'm Nora Richardson, and I am here interviewing Bert Freeman of Talk Associates for the BBC members, Ballantine Business Connection members. And Bert has been probably one of the longer members of BBC before we even became a paid networking group. So thank you so much, Bert, for being here and being so loyal to the BBC.
Well, BBC is one of my favorite places.
Excellent. I love it. I love it. Well,
Sure.
so you are the owner and CEO of Talk Associates and author of Taking Charge of Your Positive Direction. And as you can see, this is my own personal copy and all of my wonderful notes right here. This is a fabulous book. I just wanted to make sure everybody knew that you were our amazing author, and I have taken notes.
That is awesome. Thank you for sharing that.
You're
Wow.
welcome.
Nice. Wow.
I love it. So I want people to really understand what you do. And one of the things that you are constantly correcting people is on the difference between positive direction and positive mindsets. Or being positive. So tell us, what is the issue that people face prior to working with you?
Well, you can think about it in three areas where for people in individual circumstances, a lot of times I hear people say, well, I want to be more positive. And whatever that is to them, and I've done a lot of this work with organizations, and some of the issues that organizations have, the major issue a lot of organization has is getting everybody on the same page. We had a program a number of years ago called Positive Direction ESP. It's called Positive Direction ESP now. It used to be called a long name, and basically, that's how do you get everybody on the same page with excellence on the same page, everybody in the same direction, that positive direction. And so with organizations, we help folks to understand that having a positive organization is one thing, having a positive direction in your organization is another. And your positive direction ought to be meeting or exceeding your customers' requirements. So there's a direction that an organization has, and as an individual, for me, when we talk about positive direction, we're talking about the direction of the successes, the outcomes, or the results that we want or need all the time. So that's the difference between being positive and positive direction.
So basically what I just heard you say is that having a positive mindset is, trying to be happy, but having a positive direction is actually getting you to think about the future and the positive results that you're wanting to achieve. It's great if you have a happy, positive demeanor, but that's not exactly what you're saying. You're saying we're looking at the end in mind and trying to get to that, moving from where we are now to moving into that positive area, results area, direction.
Yeah, and one of the things we say is what we want to move toward rather than what we want to get away from.
Absolutely.
And having the conversation that way.
Absolutely. And I always love the reference that you put in with the car in the driveway. Tell me that one.
So when we talk about positive direction and we talk about the direction that we want to move towards, if I'm backing out of my driveway, then for me, the positive direction is reverse. So thank you. That's what that is. That's right.
I love that. So yes. It depends on what you personally are doing on and wanting to, where the results you're looking for is the direction that you find positive. Other people may find it is their negative, but for you it is your positive. So that's always been very interesting. So we're almost out of time, Bert. But I want to know, what if you could do anything over the weekend or on your day off, what would you do?
Um, if I could do anything over the weekend, it would be getting together with family and friends and playing table games.
Table games, like
Just
what?
having a good time.
What, like what?
We play a game called Mexican Train.
Oh,
Have you ever you've heard of it? Mexican Train? It's a domino game. And
I love them.
the more dominoes you have, the more fun you have. You have everybody around the table, and you actually, each person has their own train off of a circle of dominoes. And you know, you have to match each end of your own train. And if you run out of matching the end, you have to pick another domino and keep picking until you can find a match for it. And you got to keep all of them. The person who runs out of their dominoes first, they're the ones who win the game. Did I
Nice.
explain that interesting? Yeah,
I
anyway, Mexican Train is one of our favorite family and friend games.
Okay, so
That we
can
play
you
at the
invite
table.
me over? Because I love dominoes. I love playing table games,
For
and
sure.
are really good.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And then of course, one of the big things that my wife and I, we like, we like going out, going places, and walking. So we go to the great big giant sized park and we just walk and walk and walk as
And
well.
everybody, the most impressive thing that you do every couple of days, your exercise routine. I think everybody should hear that.
Oh, okay. All right. So my exercise routine, well, every Monday, well, I do a lot of push-ups. So
Yeah.
every Monday, just on Mondays, I do 100 push-ups, and that's it. That's where I start. That's where I stop. Plus 10%. And then during the week, on Sundays, Tuesdays, and Thursdays, I do 60 push-ups, 60, 50, 50, 40, and 36 push-ups. And then after that, I do 26 sets of 31 push-ups. And, have a brief, huh?
How much? Just tell me how many push-ups that is in a week.
So that's, oh, wow. In a whole week, it's 15,000 push-ups.
Good golly. So
It's,
I believe on that note,
it's a little over 15,000.
and I'm just gonna mention that Bert looks younger than he is. So I am, a young woman, and I can't even do 100 push-ups. So I just want to make sure I realizes that Bert's older than me, and he's doing 15. It's 100, 15,000. What did you say? It's something crazy.
15,000 in a week. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, I'm leaving on that note.
But you get
But
used to
thank
it.
you
Just
so
get
much.
used to it.
This is,
Yes, ma'am.
Bert, how does somebody get in touch with you? What's your website?
So my website is www.positivedirection.net. www.positivedirection.net.
Perfect. Thank you
Yeah.
so much, Bert, for being
Well,
on.
thank you. And check out my podcast too at jbertfreeman.podbean.com.
All right, and I love that as well. So I'm a listener of that as well. So that's on
Good.
Podbean, and you can get that on an app on your phone. All right.
Good. Thank you, Nora.
Bye.
Bye-bye.